What's up, everybody? It's Callion Digital here, and we're diving into the world of responsive web design. Let's be real. Nobody wants to pinch and zoom their way around a website in 2023. That's why we're breaking down how to create websites that look amazing on any device. Welcome to our guide on mastering responsive web design. In this video, we'll cover the key principles, benefits, techniques, tools, and best practices to help you create websites that look great on any device. We're talking phones, tablets, desktops, you name it. Your website should look clean on all of them. Let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with fluid grids. Think of fluid grids like the foundation of a house, but instead of concrete, we're using percentages. Instead of fixed pixel dimensions that restrict your layout, percentages allow your website to adapt to different screen sizes smoothly. Imagine this, you design a beautiful website on your desktop, everything's perfectly aligned. But then, boom, someone views it on their phone and everything's cramped and out of place. Fluid grids prevent that awkward moment. With fluid grids, your website layout gracefully adjusts to the screen size, whether it's a tiny smartphone or a massive monitor. It's like having a website with superpowers. It can stretch and shrink to fit any screen perfectly. Now, using percentages might sound a bit intimidating if you're used to pixels, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. Think of it this way. You're telling each element on your website how much space it can occupy relative to its container. For instance, you might have a 3-column layout where the left column takes up 25%, the middle column 50%, and the right column 25% of the total width. No matter how wide or narrow the screen gets, those proportions remain constant, ensuring a consistent and visually appealing design. And the best part is that most modern CSS frameworks have built-in grid systems that make implementing fluid grids a breeze, so you don't have to be a math whiz to make your website responsive. Remember, a fluid grid is the backbone of responsive web design. It's the key to creating a layout that adapts seamlessly to different screen sizes, providing an optimal viewing experience for your users. So embrace the power of percentages, ditch those fixed pixels, and let your website flow freely across all devices. Your users will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about why responsive web design is so crucial. It's all about the user experience. In today's mobile-first world, people are accessing the web on a wide range of devices. And if your website isn't optimized for each one, you're going to have a bad time. Imagine landing on a website on your phone and the text is so small you need a magnifying glass to read it, or the buttons are so tiny you accidentally click on the wrong thing. Frustrating, right? That's what a poor mobile experience feels like. Responsive design eliminates these pain points by ensuring that your website is easy to navigate, read, and interact with, regardless of the device. It's about creating a seamless and enjoyable experience for everyone, whether they're on a desktop at home or scrolling through their phone on the go. When your website is responsive, it shows your users that you care about their experience. It builds trust and credibility, making them more likely to stick around and engage with your content. On the flip side, a non-responsive website can drive users away faster than you can say bounce rate. It creates a negative impression, suggesting that you're outdated and out of touch with your audience's needs. Think about it this way. A responsive website is like a well-tailored suit. It fits perfectly on everyone, no matter their size or shape. It's comfortable, stylish, and makes a great first impression. A non-responsive website? Well, that's like trying to fit everyone into a one-size-fits-all outfit. Awkward, uncomfortable, and not a good look. So invest in responsive web design. It's not just about aesthetics. It's about creating a positive and user-friendly experience that keeps your audience engaged and coming back for more. Trust me, it's an investment that will pay dividends in the long run. Chapter 3. Okay, we've talked about fluid grids and the importance of user experience. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to actually make your website responsive. And that's where CSS media queries come in. Think of media queries as the brains behind responsive design. They allow you to apply different CSS styles based on the user's device, screen size, orientation, and even resolution. It's like having a website chameleon. It can adapt its appearance to blend seamlessly with any environment. With media queries, you can control how your website looks and behaves on different screens. You can adjust font sizes, change layouts, hide or show elements, and so much more. Let's say you want to increase the font size on smaller screens to improve readability. You can use a media query to target screens below a certain width and apply a larger font size. Or maybe you want to switch from a multi-column layout on desktops to a single-column layout on mobile devices for better vertical scrolling. Media queries can handle that too. The beauty of media queries is their flexibility and precision. You can target specific screen sizes, screen size ranges, orientations, portrait or landscape resolutions, and even features like touch input. This granular control allows you to fine-tune your website's design for an optimal experience on any device. Learning media queries might seem a bit daunting at first, but trust me, they're your best friend when it comes to responsive web design. There are tons of resources available online, and with a bit of practice, you'll be writing media queries like a pro in no time. So embrace the power of media queries, unleash your inner CSS wizard, and start creating websites that transform themselves to fit any screen. Chapter 4. Let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in a web developer's arsenal, Google Chrome DevTools. This isn't just some boring developer tool, it's your secret weapon for testing and perfecting your responsive web designs. Seriously, if you're not using DevTools, you're missing out. It's like having X-ray vision into your website, allowing you to see exactly how it's structured, styled, and performing on different devices. One of the coolest features is the device toolbar. You can literally switch between different device simulations with a click. Want to see how your website looks on an iPhone 14 Pro Max? Done. How about a Samsung Galaxy Fold? Easy. You can even simulate custom device sizes and resolutions, but it gets even better. You can actually edit your CSS in real time and see the changes reflected instantly in the device simulation. Forgot to adjust the padding on a button for mobile? No problem, just tweak it in DevTools and see it magically fix itself. And if you're dealing with media queries, which you should be, DevTools has you covered there too. It highlights which media queries are active for the current device simulation, making it incredibly easy to debug and fine-tune your responsive styles. DevTools is like having a responsive design testing lab built right into your browser. It allows you to catch layout issues, optimize performance, and ensure your website looks amazing on every screen size imaginable. So, fire up Google Chrome, open up DevTools, and start exploring all the amazing ways it can help you master responsive web design. Trust me, it's a game changer. Chapter 5. All right, you've built a beautiful responsive website using fluid grids, media queries, and you've even put it through the paces in Chrome DevTools. Now, it's time for the real testing on actual devices. As awesome as device simulations are, nothing beats seeing your website in its natural habitat, on a real phone, tablet, or laptop. Different devices have subtle variations in screen sizes, resolutions, pixel densities, and even browser rendering engines. Testing on real devices helps you catch those little quirks that might have slipped through the cracks during development. Maybe a font size that looked perfect in the simulator is slightly too small on an actual phone, or a button that was easy to tap in the emulator is a bit finicky on a touchscreen device. Gather up all the devices you can get your hands on. Borrow from friends, family, or even dust off those old devices in your drawer. The more diverse your testing environment, the better. As you're testing, pay close attention to the overall layout, typography, images, and interactive elements. Make sure everything is legible, easy to navigate, and functions as expected. Remember, responsive design is all about creating a seamless user experience across all devices, and testing on real devices is the final step in ensuring that your website delivers on that promise. So, there you have it, your crash course in responsive web design. We've covered the essential principles from fluid grids to media queries, and even explored the magic of Google Chrome DevTools. Remember, creating responsive websites is all about providing the best possible user experience, no matter what device your audience is using. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on web design and development. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive deeper into advanced responsive design techniques.